She is about as accomplished a submission specialist as we have in this division, and candidly, not many women are able to stand up to that type of challenge.
It's very difficult to try and fight a specialist in the position that they are so good at getting you to, because it's her ability to trick you into grappling with her that makes her so special. And when you're on step 2 of a jiu-jitsu exchange, she's already graduated.
Right.
School's already out of session by the time you're ready to go into the classroom. Because the moment you leave any limb hanging, you leave the arm down, arm bar is already thrown up on you. You get too low on her hips, she throws up the triangle choke. If you get too high with your body, she'll be rolling knee bar, ankle lock, leg lock. It does not matter. There are just so many submissions in her arsenal that you are constantly in danger.
School's out for summer, champ. We'll see how quickly she can get this fight to the ground tonight. Well, drillers make killers, and nobody works her takedowns harder than this young woman. She has become a force in this division, and even though the opposition oftentimes knows what's coming, no one's able to stop that shot.
Nobody's able to stop that takedown attempt. No one's able to stop that single leg. She said in the fighter meeting, I have thrown that takedown 5,000 times.
Amazing.
Over and over, I hit a single leg. Every day of the week, I hit at least 30 single legs. I'm like, well, is wrestling practice every day? She goes, no. I just want to make sure that I have a skill that is so dominant that no matter how much you practice it, you are not practicing it enough to stop me from taking you down with it. It is truly crazy to watch her approach to getting that single leg off.
And her ability to get her opponents off balance in a mixed martial arts setting, as special as anybody in the sport right now. We'll see how it goes for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making her professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 131 pounds. Fighting out of Nagoya, Japan, Bullet Crew. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a boxer, making her professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Tokyo, Japan, Ibo Way.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
The fighters touch gloves.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, here we go with round 1, the classically trained striker versus the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. A lot of people believe if she can get off with the hands here early, it could be a quick night at the office.
Yes, she has to use her hands. She has to be fast and has to really make a point to not be kicking too much, because this jiu-jitsu player, this lady, this female who has a black belt in the highest order, will be trying to time those kicks to use them to lead into takedowns. She's got to fight behind her jab, fight behind the hands, and make sure she does not get reckless, because the moment this fight hits the floor, this is where the jiu-jitsu fighter wants to be. Real sneaky body kick. Oh! Oh!
Oh, she's really using her reach advantage to great effect here tonight. Lands the punch.
Beautiful kick. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Oh, spinning back fist for her out of nowhere.
Straight punch lands. Nice body kick.
Nice deception by her there on the feet as she leads with the left hand.
Her money punch came first. Her opponent's gonna have to change something up. Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
2 minutes to go in round one.
Liver kick.
All right, so she goes to the kick and promptly lands. Nicely done there.
She has done that over and over again. Every time she throws it, it's landed. Nice kick with the right hand. Nice body kick right under the elbow. Good spin.
Battle for position here. Oh, that's a good straight punch by her there. Nice combination of speed and power on that attempt.
The speed and timing it takes to land a strike like this is beautiful. And she has that ability to do it multiple times a fight.
Try to establish that jab. Back and forth we go. All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's going to be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's going to control the engagement from this 50-50 position?
Oh! What a round. Well, what a round it was. You know, she kicks like a mule, and that kicking game was on full display in that round, champ.
And you see the damage that it's done to her opponent. Her opponent's limping back to the corner. She's moving much more slowly as the fight is going on. That was a great game plan developed by her and her coaches.
Take a deep breath. Now listen, you probably lost that round. I need you to be first. Let's get that head movement and start popping that jab.
All right, here we go with our next round. I know you said off the top she might have the best kicking game in this division, and if the previous round is any indication, those words, I think, are pretty true.
John, honestly, watching after that round, it feels like she may have the best kicking game in the whole UFC. Wow. Because her opponent has not been able to see or stop any of it. Why would she not continue down this path? Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
To stay in this fight. Now she's got the Muay Thai plum.
Oh, man.
Oh! Oh, straight right. Oh, pretty good series of punches by her there. She certainly has found the range early tonight.
She can box with anybody in the world, and she's showing that tonight.
Switching stances here. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
Nice looping punch. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown dig? Goes back to the southpaw stance here. Oh, how good is her right hook counter?
Big kick lands.
Oh, beautiful jab by her there. You know, we referenced her reach advantage on the tail of the tape and certainly made good use of it there. Oh, now she's got the Thai clinch. Good opportunity to do significant damage here.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Now she's got the Muay Thai plum. Just unable to quite find that range. Wow!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. And there comes the separation now. Oh!
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
Tense. Entertaining scrap so far.
This round, you want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you work.
All right, so a lot of strike absorption by her in that previous round. She got stunned on the feet, but survives to see another round. Talk us through the replay, man.
You look at the action here. They're going back and forth, and boom, there goes that big strike that lands that really does hurt her opponent. She could not find the follow-up shot, but eventually she will find that moment.
All right, here we go with our next round. Two of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool going into the next round that this is my fight, and I am not going to allow it to slip through my fingers.
There, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, she's had a lot of moments in the fight. You know, her one is very good, but you're not even getting 1-2.
What about the 1-2? What about the 1-2-3? How about an uppercut? Follow. Oh, she's hurt you up.
Oh, she landed the 1-2 there.
Ooh, what a punch.
Shooting for the takedown here. All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties and nuances. A lot of motions in here that maybe are lost on the casual.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be the underhook. All the things that happen in this position, the person winning and controlling the underhook battle is the one out ahead.
3 minutes remain in the round. Just out of range with that right hook. Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. She is trying to take the judges. Oh, beautiful job. And there it is. So her best entry, I think, in terms of the offensive wrestling and the takedown attempts, finally gets her opponent down for the first time tonight.
It feels like she gave up on getting the takedown, so it started to flow more naturally.
Right.
She was not forcing her entries anymore. Just let it come to her, and now she's got the takedown to speak for.
Pretty significant welt to the left side. Attempting a choke now.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. In the fight. She's got side control now. Maybe some of those knee strikes to the body. A lot of different things available to her here.
Now, in the side control, you may feel like the bottom person that you have a lot of outs, but there is a lot of danger in those positions too. A lot of danger in the knees coming your way. A lot of danger in the chokes. So you have out, but you're also constantly under duress from a great top fighter.
All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she passes as well as anybody in this division.
Oh, man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just be advancing or thinking advancement every single time. But her opponent has a great ability and a great sense of anticipation that when you try to go, she's able to get back to her feet, escape, and get to where she's comfortable.
All right, so there is the horn, so we will see another round. You thought maybe with that knockdown that could have been the end.
You thought it was over. People don't usually get up from those types of strikes. She took that big punch, continued to plod forward. But if she does not move her head, her night will be over very quickly.
All right, our next round is underway, and if you're a UFC fan and this is your first live event after a round like we just saw, you feel like this is the greatest thing you've ever seen in your life.
This is the greatest thing you've ever experienced. Nobody could expect these two young ladies to put on that type of round to start the fight.
Well, we told you off the top she's got the longer reach and certainly made good use of it in landing that straight punch there. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. just unable to quite find that range. Oh, beautifully placed with the left hook counter. Obvious redness now on the left side of her body, courtesy of those body kicks. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. Now she's got the Muay Thai club.
Now, she has to react.
Oh! Knocked down by the spinning back fist. Back to the feet.
Big kick lands. Big punch from the clinch.
Southpaw stance to orthodox now. And they separate.
Back out to southpaw until he gets close. That's a big strike right there.
Not there. All right, so once again, they will clinch, and we will see which fighter is able to advance their position first.
Who's going to be the first one to attempt the takedown? Both of our combatants have the ability to score and secure the position. Who's going to be the one that makes the first move? Real quick leg.
The combinations are flowing.
Big kick lands.
Battling for hooks.
Relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
Trying to hammer that lead leg.
She is such a reverse striker. That big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish the fight.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So big knockout win for her here tonight. All right, we take a look back at some of the pictures from this one, and she had it all going on tonight, but certainly her boxing was on point.
Her boxing always is what allows her to dictate the pace of fights. Finally, she landed the strike that ended the night of her opponent.
Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Evil Way.
Well, there she is. This arena belongs to her here tonight.